So hello and welcome to Dommy Tries This. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug is a coffee mug I picked up from Kroger. It's a mug that I actually really love the patterning on. It's got sort of a floral lace type pattern over it. It has been very difficult to get it to be seen in my lighting, so I'm not sure if you can see all of that. Here we go, let's try this. You can see it's a very, very pretty pattern. I actually really like this mug. It's just been very hard to get that pattern up to where you guys can see it. Today's tea, which is very hot at the moment, is the Sayra Massinissa from my Sips by box. It is the last tea I have to try from the box. One of the first ones I tried is probably going to come up in a later video. At any rate, this one has green tea, ginger, and citrus in it. It has a very light color on top. So let's give this a taste and see how I like it. This is a very light tea. Get a touch of the green. Hint of the a hint of the ginger. I can talk. Having my problems a little early in this video, but I can talk. A hint of the ginger, but I'm not getting any of the citrus. Let's have it sit and wait, and let's see if it deepens its flavor over the time of filming. Oh, most of them do. That's why I taste them again at the end. Anyway, so today, as the title indicates, we will be getting into this month's Boxycharm. First, not only do we have our unfinished business, but there are some things going on around the house that I'm going to let you guys know about. First of all, my cat Gambit is still meowing and whining and wanting to get out, so you might hear him in the background. And also, it's getting about time when Hubs starts dinner, so you might start hearing some of that. And if I look a hot wreck, it has been hot and humid all day. Been trying to get my curls to cooperate, and they just keep going flat. I mean, there's still some there. There's still a little fuzz, but yeah, we've had rain coming in and out, and I'm feeling miserable. My face feels sticky. It's terrible. Anyway, so before we get into this month's box, we have to get into our unfinished business. And as with almost all of the other stuff that I tried last month, my reviews for most of this stuff will be less than usual. As you all know, I was really fighting my eye problems. We had some other issues going on. So a lot of this stuff didn't get the kind of testing it should have gotten, or that I usually give, so that I can give you the kind of information on them that I can give. And on top of that, one of them didn't arrive on time, and another I ended up giving to my daughter because I already have a similar palette. And let's go ahead and start with that. This is the Fuego palette by Crown. This is very similar to the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, which I adore. So I did not use this. I ended up giving this to my daughter, and she has said that it's okay. She said it lasts through her week, through her work day, and she seems pretty content with it, but that's pretty much all I can say about it because I haven't used it with my eye issues. I just gave it straight to her. I didn't want to risk giving her anything that could have been contaminated with what was going on. So she seems to like it. She's used it several times. As you can see, she has a few favorite shades. She's been using this one for eyeliner, I think, the way that's dug in, and this one she's been using. So so she's using it. She's apparently enjoying it enough to want to keep it, and that's all I can say about that, unfortunately. The eye gel. This is the Dr. Brandt Needles No More Baggage eye gel. I haven't had the opportunity to really use this very often. Again, we had the issues with the eyes, And we also, I've not really needed it that much, but the times I have used it, you don't need very much at all. The thing that freaked me out about it, it's a bit stiff coming out, but literally that little bit on my fingertip there. What I do is I press it between both fingers to warm it up a bit, and then I put it under my eyes. I pat it on. So obviously this is going to last a long time if that little itty bitty bit can take care of both eyes, which it can. It does work. I have noticed that it does reduce puffiness, and one of the things that I do like about it is the cooling sensation. So I'm actually pretty pleased with this, and plan to continue to use it as needed. Next we have the Note Cosmetics blush in Desert Rose. This one actually surprised me a little bit. It has a mirror in the compact. This is a very orangey color, so I honestly didn't think I would like it, because it's, to me, this is really orange. But used with a light hand, and you do have to be careful with a light hand, it's very pigmented. It does give me a nice glow. So I'm actually really surprised, and I do like it. I do mix it with other some other colors when I want something a little more pink. I mix it with something that's pinker. And it does play nice with those. It doesn't overtake them. But again, it's very pigmented. I don't even know if you can see this way. Probably not. Well, it's very pigmented. It really is. So you do have to take it easy and use a light hand on this, but I like it and I intend to keep it and use it in the future. The Cella. So I got this a bit late and I haven't even tried it yet. And honestly, I'm not sure I'm interested in trying it. I'm thinking that this will probably end up in my Project Beauty Share box, but because I got it so late, I can't really review it. Finally, the mascara. Now, this is the one thing that I managed to use the most. It's the Wander Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. This is, it's okay. It's nothing impressive. I like the wand shape. I like the brush. The color, it's got decent color. It goes on a touch clumpy, but it does redistribute very easily. It gives, on your first thing, it gives you a tiny bit of curl and a tiny bit of length. It doesn't give you much volume. It gets, I need at least 2, usually 3 coats to get anywhere with this, so that it's like I like my lashes to be. I don't know, it just, for volume and curl, it didn't give me much of either one, even with 2 to 3 coats. And it doesn't really do better over a base coat. In fact, it seems to do worse to me. It's almost like the base coat makes it skip or something, and so it doesn't cover as fully, and this just takes way too much work for me to continue to use. I have better mascaras that I like. I've got a new one from a company called BU, the Power Volume Mascara. This stuff is as good or nearly as good as the Urban Decay or the Stylo Huge Extreme, both of which I love, both of which 1 coat does me fine, 2 coats is amazing, and 3 coats is like holy wow. This, no, not interested, don't like it. Just not impressed. So not likely to use this because of my eye issues. I can't give it to anyone else. So unfortunately, this is one of those rare products that has to go in the trash. It cannot be sanitized. It can't really go to anyone else without risking them catching the same kind of issues that I have. I don't like wasting anything. I don't like wasting food. I don't like wasting products. But if I'm not going to wear it, somebody commented, when you get something, regardless of what you see in the company or what's, you know, if you try it and you don't like it and you can't return it, you've already purchased it. You might as well keep it and use it, or just go ahead and throw it away, or whatever you need to do, because the money's already gone. So this is going to go straight in the trash, and I'm going to try not to feel guilty about that, because honestly, I won't use this. Alrighty, so let's get into our new Boxycharm. I have seen the palette. I've also seen the drama surrounding the creator of the palette. Money's already spent. Would I purchase any more from Laura Lee? No. Was I ever interested in purchasing from Laura Lee before? No. But since it's already in the box, I'll probably give it a use, especially since it's nice, bright colors. But let's take a look at everything else first. Of course, there's the inside of our box. Nothing fancy this month. There's our card that should have our products and stuff on it. Gonna set that aside. And let's take a look. Oh, I love the way they packed it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this. This is nice and neat and very compact packing. Nothing stacked. Everything's right where I can see it. So I'm going to start with one of my least interesting items, and that is the NCLA Treatment So Rich Vitamin E Infused Cuticle Oil. I still have cuticle oil left from my Yes Oh Yes box. I never use it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I'm not going to open it because if I decide not to use it, it'll probably go to Project Beauty Share, and I don't want to risk contaminating it. Might also give it to my daughter. We'll see. But there's a cuticle oil. I haven't been doing my nails lately. I need to get back to doing that. So let's grab the next thing below it. This is from Bang Beauty. This is a gel eyeliner. I still have my Pretty Vulgar. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this one will be going to my daughter because it's brown. I don't use brown on my eyes. I use colors and I use black. So, yeah. Oh, we've got something, we do have something underneath. We have 3 Wander Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. I've seen these being used. I'm actually looking forward to giving these a try. To brighten, hydrate, and reduce the appearance of dark circles. Helps retain heat and prevents its evaporation, allowing the maximum amount of serum to penetrate the skin. Cool. That sounds good. Nobody's explained what they do. So, you know, I know they're supposed to help with your eyes, but it seems like, as with masks, the eye masks each have something different they do. So that's going to be interesting to try. Actually looking forward to that one. Next, I have a Becca primer. Now, this is their 12-hour shine control. And I'm tempted to open it, but I'm not going to. I am now, because of what's been going on with my face, I am now using the e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. I don't want to be rubbing my face. I'm thinking, actually, I could probably open the box. We can take a look at the packaging. It would be a primer I'd like to try, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this to my giveaway items for when we hit 500. Yeah. So Becca primer will be going into the giveaway items. Next, we have a Smashbox Be Legendary Liquid Metal. This one is in the color Foiled Brat. I do have one of these in a mini. This is in their crimson. This is beautiful. I love this color. So that's the one I already own. That's one of my Christmas lipsticks. So let's take a look at this one. I suspect this one's going to be a bit pink. As usual, having trouble opening things. Ah. Ooh, actually, that is a much prettier color than what I'm seeing on the box. I might like this one. It's purpley. Oh, that's pretty. I can try that on. I'm going to try that on. If I can find everything. If this will come off. I'm using a new liquid lipstick from Indigo. It's a brand new cosmetics company. I think they just started this year, maybe late last year. I'm going to add a little bit of my Philosophy and try to get the last little bits off. It looks like most of it came off. Alrighty, let's give this a try. Once I figure out where I put it. So first things first, we put on our base, our primer, which I use with every liquid lipstick. Helps smooth out the lips, it helps fill in the creases, helps make it easier to remove your liquid lipstick later. Of course, it also makes it easier for the liquid lipstick to come off when you're eating and stuff, but hey, you know, everything has its pluses and minuses, right? I like that. I like that. Now the formula is kind of thick, but it doesn't go on patchy at all. It actually went on pretty smoothly. I like that. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm looking forward to playing with that some more. And last but not least, we have the controversial palette by Laura Lee, known as Party Animal. This is a bit smaller than I expected it to be. The packaging is cardboard, but it's a very sturdy cardboard, so that's nice. And it's got a mirror inside, and it's got incredibly bright colors. Let's give these a swatch. So the yellow is Issa Party. The blue, the lighter blue, the turquoise, is Damage Control, and the dark blue is Karaoke. They will probably do better with primer. The yellow does show up, so that is something for me, because yellows tend not to show up on me like browns. So let's try the next one. The next one we have, the orange is Dranks. And we have a glittery pink called Bottoms Up. And we have a purple called Hungover. Let's try those. Oh, that purple really came up on my arm. You can see that shimmer in that pink. I didn't add anything. It's doing it on its own. I think I can use this. Like I said, the palette's already purchased. I'm not planning on buying anything more from her. The supporting part of it has already been done. I will play around with it, and I will report back on it later, next month, like usual. I think it's a decent box, and I think I'm going to enjoy playing with that palette. I do like this lip color, and if these guys do what they say they're going to do, and hydrate and all that stuff, and help with the under eye circles, I'll be very happy with them too. Not sure I'd buy more, but very happy with them too. Anyway, so that's it for the day, and yeah, we're done. I hope you like what you've seen, and if you're not a subscriber, that you will subscribe. It would mean everything to me if you did. And if you do subscribe, I can talk, I swear. You guys put up with so much from me. You really do. If you do subscribe, or if you have subscribed at some point in time, I hope you will hit the notification bell so that you will know that when I upload. My understanding is YouTube's getting really weird with the notifications. So please make sure that you're got that little bell clicked. And whether you subscribe or not, I hope you will come back. And when you do come back, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. It's a little stronger. It's definitely a little stronger. But I'm getting more the green tea and the ginger than anything. I'm not getting any hint of citrus at all. It's got kind of a... got kind of a bitter aftertaste. I don't think it's going to be one of my favorites. It's okay. We'll go with it's okay. Seems to be the theme of this video today. It's okay. That's okay. You all have a great day. Bye.